Hi, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, depending on when you're watching this. So I'm going to do a weekly tarot reading for us. I'm going to pull out 4 cards, and the first card is going to be about love and relationships. The second card about our career for this week, or our work for this week. The third card will be our well-being, our health. And the fourth card will be our spiritual, if there's any spiritual messages coming through from guards and protectors and guides. So some of this reading may resonate with you. All of it may resonate with you. So just take whatever it is that you're feeling that you need to hear for this week. So I shuffled the cards off line so that I could save a little time for us. And I'm going to pull out the first card now. This is our love and relationship card. It's going to be reversed for you, but still the same card. And this is a beautiful card to get for love and relationships. It's the sun. And as the sun, shines and makes everything healthy and glows, and there's a warmth to it. So a lot of us this week will be feeling that warmth of the sun and that vitality in our relationships, whether it's a love relationship, a relationship with friends, colleagues. You can interpret that how you will, but there will be a bigger sense of warmth and clarity. Some of us will also feel a new beginning, a new start, a new spark to something in our relationship that is innocent and childlike, just like this beautiful child on the horse. So you can get a sense that there will be something coming through that feels fresh, that feels alive and healthy. So a really, really good week ahead for us in terms of our love and relationships. The second card, I'm just going to pull it a bit closer, is our career and work, and it is the High Priest. This card is also considered to be about study, about work, about putting new things into place. I'm getting the word systems and understanding what it is that we need to do in a more grounded and more forthright way. We're going to be using our male energy, whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter, but our strong, steadfast male energy this week to putting things into place and implementing things. So the High Priest brings stability, he brings knowing, knowledge, leadership, all of those words associated with strong and protective male energy. If you are in a partnership at work, you're going to feel that things are getting much more grounded. Perhaps you'll feel that if you're resonating with this work card. And if you also, I'm getting the sense that the feminine and the masculine are going to start to blend in your work, in your career. So you'll know how to use your intuition, but also how to keep things and systems in place as well for you. Our well-being card is the third card. And our well-being card is the 4 of Swords. So some of you are thinking, overthinking is the message I'm getting about your well-being, and rather than putting things into action, we're sitting back thinking about it too much. And that's me. I'm guilty. When I think of well-being, I think about my overall holistic health. And at the moment, I am thinking a lot about what I'm supposed to do and spending less time implementing that, what I'm supposed to do. So if you can relate to that, this card may also be for you about sitting back too much and thinking. Sometimes it is good to reflect. So if you're the sort of person who hasn't given yourself time to reflect, this might be a good time for you. But for those of us who think too much, like me, the Swords is giving us a warning that we need to start putting things into action, and we can use the energy of our work and our career and the vitality that we have in our relationships, the sun, into something that's falling a little bit too stagnant. So we don't have to tap into an energy that we don't understand when it comes to our well-being. We can just translate that into things that we're already strong in, like if you're strong at work but your health lacks, like me, or if you're strong in relationships but you sort of leave yourself to last. Well-being can also be about self-care. So if you're noticing that you're spending less time on caring for yourself, then this is the week to start to think about how you can take care of yourself. Or if you thought about it too much and starting to find yourself maybe bickering about it or complaining about it, just put it into action. Doing is much more important than saying for us this week. And our spiritual message is the Two of Cups, which is lovely for a spiritual message because there is a lot of love around us. There's a good bond and partnership with Spirit this week that we are forming and relating, and it's really exciting. Again, I see the presence of male and female being balanced, that yin and yang energy that I spoke a little bit about last week is starting to come through this week, where we are seeing it manifesting, and it manifests on a spiritual level for us this week. So we can drink the cup of wisdom and guidance, spiritual guidance this week, knowing that our guards and protectors are with us more solidly. Perhaps some of us are talking more to our spirits and our guides in a much more active way, and so the bond is forming, which makes it a more of a two-way communication. Sometimes our guides and protectors and our guides want to talk to us, but we're so busy in our heads that we're not listening. And sometimes we talk to them, but they can't. We're not connecting with them, so we don't hear them. So this week is a beautiful reminder with this card that you are well connected and to keep going with your connections, which is really lovely. So we have love, just to summarize, love, beautiful beginnings, sunny, shiny, vibrant, vitality, work, putting things into place, implementation, steadfast, progress. And our well-being is stop thinking so much, or take some time to think, depending on how you're resonating with that card. And spiritual growth, keep going. We're going to have a good week ahead with interaction and mutual understanding. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you'd like a personal reading, I do give personal readings via Skype. So you are just contact me and I can set you up for that. Otherwise, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.